Hello, this is Cuberized, and welcome to All the Mods 11. We are still in version 0.0.23, and I did a couple of things between episodes I want to show you. First thing is I put the clock on the wall. The second thing is I used some of the glass I made to make windows. I know it's a minor thing, but it does add a little bit to this. I can actually see my crops to see how they're doing, and can actually see the lovely mountain in the distance. So that is there. The other thing I did was down in the mine, which just to remind you is over here. I went all the way down to bedrock. I won't go down there, but it goes from where I'm at right now, which is 157, all the way down to bedrock. The one thing about bedrock that I noticed is that it is not flat. It it's up and down a bit, so just be aware of that when you go down there. I did also put a couple of slabs up here that I had, and yes, so we're going. This is I put 2 soybeans down and removed 2 of the fluffy plants, but I have flax and fluffy, and hopefully we can get some useful things from that. So fruit trees I think have all grown. Maybe I'm missing one. I think I'm missing one. Where is there it is. Let me actually move it. So this is the walnut tree, so technically not a fruit tree, but it's from Croptopia. So I have a bunch of things I need to make this time around, and one of them is going to be related to that, which is what we tried to use last, or what I tried to use last time, uh, is trying to get a container full of lava. This particular tank here holds 4 buckets, which is good, but it's not great. The good news is I can take it with me, and when I place it down, it still retains its liquid, so I can bucket into it. So I will take that with. Since there's only one space in here, I'm looking to make a larger container. The other thing is I figured out it doesn't want me clicking on that. Okay, let me do this with oh yeah, it's not a valid structure because I took the tank out. But with this, the heating coils, are doing what they're supposed to be doing with the lava, because these are liquid heating coils, so that's great. Putting items in here seems to be you need to put ingots in. So we will try that out and see if we can cast something. I'd like to try to make a pickaxe, and the reason I'd like to make a pickaxe over here is that my iron pickaxe is almost broken, and I do have a large influx of iron. So, and I think, where did I put my, not there. So I would like to see if I can go ahead and cast something up. The other thing is that I have a fair amount of this essence between killing things and mining and just harvesting from the crops, and I have prosperity shards, so I want to make a couple of items with this as well. So let me toss these seeds. Oh wait, did I put the seeds in there? No, I did not. Probably in here. Okay. I tried to put most of the food items that I could find in here. Any seeds, any wheat, any haystacks I found I put in here just to try to keep this together. This is doing well with what it's supposed to be doing here, but so tons of things I need to make, and I'm kind of going around in circles with what I want to make. So let me grab a bunch of things, and we'll make some stuff. And I think I have enough of the other things. Oh, and I did mine my very first redstone. So I did well. I also got some diamonds, turquoise, bort, opal, some other things, alexandrite. Yeah, gemstones and a lot of things. This was just going down to the bottom, and yeah, I wasn't strip mining or anything. I just was trying to get to bedrock. All right, so first, let's make some goo. It's good to get goo started. Goo is from Just Dire Things, and if we look at Just Dire Things, I'm going to make the Primo Gel goo. So I need dirt, rotten flesh. Yeah, still is not terribly organized, and yeah, it makes finding things a bit more challenging. Let me grab that out too, just because I can put that with the other stuff. Yeah. So I have clay. Let me grab sand. Let me grab dirt. I don't know if dirt matters. What kind? And did I pass by rotten flesh? No, that's leather. Put that with the other leather. There's the rotten flesh. I don't have much leather, but we're going to fix that too. Okay, so the goo. And sugar. Now I have cane. Did I put the cane there? No, of course I did not. I've stuck it in a different chest. I should have grabbed it when I was going through. There. I have a fair amount of cane. All right, so cane makes sugar as well as paper. So that's paper, which we're probably going to need. And I think that is sugar, which can actually be pretty much anywhere. Just 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And then let's make a little bit more paper, because I'm going to need that for silent gear. Okay, so I've got that. So we're going to make our goo, and there is Primo Gel Goo. Then I need to put said goo somewhere, and this is kind of going to be running out of room sooner rather than later. So it's going to be a tight fit in here. So I'm going to put it outside. And where is my dirt? Oh, and I also fixed my issue with my mouse being so jittery. For the time being, I'm going to put it here. Oh, one other thing I did that I have not shown is I put the crystals that I found. All right. So I need to feed this either rotten flesh or sugar for it to work. And I do have sugar. What I wanted to do was see how much coal I had. I think a lot of it's in here. So let me make some coal blocks. Just to get me started. All right. So if you're not familiar with Just Dire Things, Just Dire Things revolves around goo. And there's different levels of goo. You start with the Primo Gel. To get to Blaze Bloom goo, you have to have blaze powder, which slows you down kind of, and nether wart and redstone. So we're going to make a trip to the nether here real quick. But with this, you can make a range of, yes, ferrocore is the lowest level. Ferrocore, items, and ferrocore is made with these ingots, and these ingots are actually gotten from smelting this raw ferrocore, and raw ferrocore is generated from these outcroppings of ore that are from putting iron up against any type of goo. So you can also put coal up against it, and it's quite a fun mechanism to watch. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So first of all, you have to feed it. So I'm feeding it sugar now. It shimmers a little bit because it's now alive. And I will put my coal on each side. You can put 6 of these on at a time because it's a cube and there are 6 sides. And then I'm not seeing the... Okay. Well, I'm not seeing the animation showing it working, which is unfortunate. So, and it's nighttime, so we're going to go inside. So while that's doing its thing, hopefully, I'm going to go ahead and do some things in terms of this mystical agriculture was the word I was looking for. There, I found it. Mystical agriculture. So I've got inferium essence, and I've got these shards, and I've got a ton of seeds. And which, by the way, for the seeds, I'm also going to make a composter. So let me do that. Composter, which will get me a bone meal, and that will also be helpful. And I'll just put that right there. Composter, for, again, if you're not familiar, especially anybody who's new to modded Minecraft, this is just how you make bone meal. You just put in plant materials and out comes bone meal, and then I can use that to grow crops. So with the mystical agriculture, I want to be able to... Oh, I can hear the animation. It sounds crunchy. There it is. That's the animation. So, or the sound that goes with the animation on the block that's outside. So we'll go take a look. But I want to make some more seeds, and I also want to make these, is it this one? No. No. Where's it at? This thing. Growth accelerator. Now, these are designed really somewhat smartly, how these work. You can put these underneath your crop, your farmland, and it boosts growth. And you can put 9 of them straight below in a column below each piece of farmland. And then after that, you can put 9 of these, and then put 9 of these, and then, because the range keeps increasing, so you can literally have 9 of each of these all the way down. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 9 is 54. So you can have that many of these different blocks, but you have to start with this inferium growth right below the farmland. So I would like to make some of these and make more seeds. So first, let's see how many more seeds I can make here. Well, okay, actually, before I do that, let me show you what prosperity is used for. So you can make these augments that are actually used later on. So I'm not so worried about that right this second. But you can make prosperity seeds, which we have been doing. But the one thing we haven't done yet is we have not crafted this infusion crystal. And the infusion crystal is used to combine essence to get the higher level essence. So if we have 4 inferium and this infusion crystal, we can craft the next higher level up, which is this darker green one that's called prudentium. And then we can take that, again, the same thing in this 4 of them to create the next one up, which is tertium, etc., etc. So this is a great way to use it, which is something we're going to want to do. So I want to create this crystal. And I don't have a diamond on me. I know I have a diamond. I have several diamonds. That may not be all of them. Yeah, there's more. I think I have more in my backpack. So let's do that. So now I have this. So just to show you how this works here, you just put in. Now there's 1,000 uses on this. So when I do this, I lose 1 use. So before this runs out, ideally, I will make the other one of these, which is this one. This is the master one that has unlimited. Unfortunately, to get there, I need this essence. So it's a ways off just because of sheer volume. I'm going to need, seeds and everything else to get there, plus a lot of time. Not only to get enough to upgrade to this to actually make these essences. So it's going to take a bit. But I just wanted to show you that's how it's done. If you put this in here, you can revert it back. So there's nothing lost when you get up. If you start combining them to save space, if you have several stacks of the inferium, you can combine them to make this, and if you need it, you can back it down by just putting it in the crafting grid. I think there is a point where, let's see here, I think this is just essence. Yeah. So these are also essences. This one here, I think when you make it, you can't downgrade it. But this one, yeah, this one we need for this, but when you make this one here, you can't downgrade it. But everything else can be downgraded. Oh no, it is. Okay, okay, I take it back. I thought this one was locked in. It is not. Maybe it's this one. Oh, it's the Wakened one. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I was pointing at the wrong one. This is the one where if you make it, you can't revert it. So just to be aware. And this one is creative, and yeah, there's no recipe for that. We won't be using that. All right, moving on. So let's, as I said, we want to make, so we've used these shards to make this gem, so I've got it. You can actually make this prosperity gemstone with a diamond. We can make more seeds. We can make ingots. So I have a finite amount of these shards, so I want to be very careful not to kind of overdo it and use up all the shards before I can find more. When you make the prosperity seeds, something you can do is put the solium dust with it and make this. The solium seeds are what you use to make animals. So the pigs, the cows, I mean, it's not ores, it's not gems, it's not dirt, but this is how you get um, things that are walking, talking, breathing, mooing. But you can craft, slime and turtles and whatever you want to craft that there's seeds for, including bad guys. So the critters, creepers and zombies and skeletons. Oh my. Um, yeah, so those are all here as well. So you can literally have a menagerie going on of everything you can create by seed. And you're not actually creating a cow, you're creating a cow essence. Oh, so like this is a rabbit essence. So the rabbit essence doesn't make a rabbit, but it makes what the rabbit could make, like a rabbit's foot or rabbit hide or raw rabbit meat, without actually having to have rabbits. And so the same goes true for the other ones. Like this is a squid essence. So you can make the glowing ink sac, you can make a heart of the sea, you can make ink sacs because you're essentially crafting items that would drop from a squid. And there's all of the other ones here too. The Enderman essence is quite nice because you can make ender pearls. Yes, so cool. All right, but you need the solium, which is again another reason why I need to get going into the nether. So next up on the list, is the growth. So let's do growth. I'm going to try to speed up the growth here, and we just need some kind of cobblestone stone, but we do need these inferium gemstones. And again, I'm going to use 2, 3, so I can reserve some for a pickaxe. And you just no, what am I doing wrong? Oh, yeah, that's right. You have to do the gems first. And that's going to slow me down. Yeah, you have to do this first. So I may only get one of these. We'll do one of these just to do it as an exercise here. And then you put that with it, and you get the green one, and then I can do this. Really? Am I? Deep slate, tuft. I think I have tuft, and I don't really use tuft for anything. Although I think I can use diorite. Okay. So the good news is I do get more than one, and yeah, let's go out and dig up. And here is what this ends up looking like. Hopefully the graphic will happen, but what you would see is, or what you should anticipate seeing is, when you have this block, it will start consuming the coal blocks or the whatever blocks you put around this, and eventually they will be completely consumed and form in this shape. And so I'm holding down my grave key to get shapeless ultimine, and you can harvest. If you want to, and of course I have a full thing here. Let's put all this in here. This may or may not need to be fed again. And so if it's displaying sugar and rotten flesh, then you need to feed it again before you can use it. And one will do. If you try to feed it more than one, it won't work. So I'm going to go here. And I don't want to use that. And I don't have a shovel at the moment. we'll just do this. So, with these blocks, we can either stack them all up under one, or we can split them and put one under each for three of them, or some combination. So I think this is the last one. This should just be, yeah, 2, 3, and then I have 1, 2, 3 more. So there should be a total of 6. And let me put this back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So now these 3 on the end here should grow a little faster, just a little bit, because of those growth accelerators. And I'm going to pause here for just a second so I can sleep and put some things away. Okay, we have a merchant. Let's go see what the merchant is offering us today. Oh great, yes, I have hay bales. I will be right back. I will trade hay for emeralds. Too bad you can only do this twice for each item. At least for what he's willing to accept. Yes. Yeah, and his trade stopped. But there we go. Anything? I don't think there's anything here. Yeah, not for that. Not at the moment. I have plenty of iron. Thank you very much. Alright. So, more to do here. We did the composter. So, to go get lava, I'm going to need some way to carry it other than buckets. Buckets aren't bad. I've got buckets. And I can even make a lot of buckets. But I really don't want to, do that as far as, running down and getting a bucket of lava and running back. We will have access to lava when I get to the Nether, but in the interim it'd be nice to have some lava and also create another portal somewhere close by, but I don't have any lava here. So I'm going to make a tank and go get some. And with that, there is there's a number of different kinds of tanks. I think that's the llama running into my berry bush. So if I look at tanks, we have a skystone tank. We've got a damp null, which is kind of, it's for liquids, like there's a dank null for items. We have a dimensional tank, we've got a fluid tank, we've got the energized power fluid tank. This is the one from Ender.io. This is the one from a mod called Dim Storage. We just have a dark tank from Evilcraft. And then we've got the one that we made from Productive Metalworks. So, Metalworks is nice because I've got more blocks of that, but it only holds 4 buckets, and the rest of these hold 16. So, I don't think I'm ready to make something from Applied Energistics just yet. And I'm not 100% sure that this retains its fluids when it's broken. So the concept is I'm going to make a tank, I'm going to go to someplace that has lava, fill it up, break it and bring it back, and I want the 16 buckets of lava to stay in there. So I think I'm going to go with, I'll make a couple more of these just for that, so I can have extra. And then I think I'm going to go with Ender IO rather than energized power. I'm going to try Ender IO. Ender IO will also, we can do a generator from that. They have Ender IO, well, let's actually, so Ender IO, the machines, so there's an alloy smelter, although I can alloy in that. There's a wireless charger, which will be helpful. There's a Stirling generator, which does solid fuel. A sag mill grinds things. Some of these are more advanced, which I'm skipping over. The wired charger. What I'm looking for here, we've got photovoltaic photovoltaic modules, which are solar panels in 3 different levels, so we can do that. There is different kinds of travel anchors, which allow you to, ooh, vacuum chest. So there's a lot of things going on here. There is also the Ender, which is a way to get heads. So when you need skulls for something, which occultism uses it and other things use it as well. So I think I'm going to go this direction. There is also, I think, that sounds like, yep, that's what I was thinking it was. They just walked right in here. And wouldn't you know, I don't have a sword. Let me, sorry guy, you're gonna take one for the team here while I get something that looks like a weapon. Okay, that's not fair. And I just crashed. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, I managed to get out of the base. And I ran. Yeah, it was not pretty, and I got, you know, stuck quite a few times. I'm a pincushion here. There I am. So, no, the other thing I wanted to mention, since I have a moment here, and I'm going to look for food, is I placed all of the items that I think it's now, it wasn't flawless after I broke it. I think it's flawed, but the flawed quartz up on the roof so that it would bud and I could go harvest it. And that's been doing its thing up there. And I have 2 kiwi. It's not, those were the ones I was going to make into a book. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and eat that. I don't, oh, I do know why they're here. I was thinking, I don't know why they're here. They normally storm villages. Uh-huh. Yeah, I have easy villagers. I have villagers in my base. Hence the raid by those guys. So I'm just over here trying to pick some fruit. It would be really nice if it came down. Yeah. Now this was just going to be a non-adventuring sort of thing where I was going to build a bunch of stuff, and now I'm standing outside my own base hoping that the bad guys wander off. Alright, I feel a little bit better. that I have some food at least growing. This is a good reason to have fruit trees. Guy's standing in my base. How dare he? Okay, I feel a little bit better. Where is... Okay. Crashed again. Okay, so whatever's going on is related to those guys, I think. Okay, yeah, I stopped engaging with them and went into creative mode, got myself a couple of creature catchers, and got rid of them because they were crashing my game. So hopefully that will get fixed. I sent the report in, so not sure what that's about. In the interim, I may be making a fence or a moat. I don't know which one, but yeah, that's just something to watch out for. So, we were talking tanks, so I think I'm going to go with the Ender IO version of a tank. Just because I think I also want to start generating some power, and oh, that was the other thing. I think I was leaving off at the, because I think they have, no, it's, thought, isn't there a way to store the energy? I really thought there was a way to store the energy. Block detector doesn't have a graphic, okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing that they've implemented the storage. Huh. Okay. Well, I'm going to create this anyway. So this is going to take a piece of glass and some iron bars and some iron ingots. I have a lot of iron, so iron is not an issue. Glass is back here. Yes. I hope that glass will work and I don't have to get anything creative. Yep, and I'm not going to worry about pressurized right now because I'm going to be using buckets. So, iron bars. That's how we make iron bars. And there we go. We have our, now this will do 16. I am going to make 2 of these, again, because this is something I can do, and then I'm also going to make some additional tanks out there for that. So that is the other tank. This tank. Again, just because I have these blocks, and I just put the glass away, didn't I? Yes, I did. Fire bricks. I may have more somewhere, but yeah. So this is just fire bricks and glass. One more, I think. Okay. So the foundry tank. Alright, probably overkill on this, but yeah, I want to make sure I have enough and I don't need that. I need some additional dirt just to make a frame. And I have to make sure I have buckets. Let me dump this real quick. One moment. Okay, one more thing before I take off is I'm going to make a book, a Croptopia book, before I end up eating all of the food and, not having it. And so just to confirm what it is I'm taking with me, I've got the two fluid takes from Render.io. I've got the Foundry tanks, and here's the other one. And I do have buckets. I don't know why I needed that. Put that away. I should probably keep those with me, just in case. This I do not need. Yes, I did make a flint and steel, which is just a piece of iron and a piece of flint, and this is just two pieces of iron. So I'm good there. And again, I'm resisting the urge to do anything because I'd like to use that to create up some tools. So I'm going to hold off. And now I'm going to run like crazy to lava. And I'm going to want a lot of lava. And I think to make this exciting for all, I'm going to go over here and get this lava. There's a little bit here, I think, and there's some here if I need it. But I'm going to go here so I can get these goodies as well. So I'm going to take off running. I will pause here to check on the bees. And, oh, I should bring some bottles. I don't think I have any. No. No, but let me grab some bottles. And then I'm going to take off running. And I will even harvest that since it has grown, so we can grow up again while I'm gone. And we're getting close to night, so I'll probably sleep, and then I'll take off. I'm going to show you this before I take off. These two are completely ready to be harvested. This one is very close, and these are not really. So I think the growth accelerators are working fairly well. We'll see how far these two progress compared to these two, which are at 43 and 57, and this one, to see how that all turns out. But I am off, and I will catch you up when I get over the mountain here. Okay, I've made it to the village, which is down there. So this is the first beehive. Second beehive is over there, and these are all natural, and the third beehive is right there. So let's see what our bees have been doing. I have honey, and so I am going to that doesn't belong in there. See if I can get. Yep, I did. It kind of fell, but I got it. Okay, I'll check out the other one. And I'm actually also kind of keeping track of what the bees are that I am getting. Just to have some sense of what's available out there naturally before we start doing any breeding or anything. Here is the next one. I will grab honey, just honey bottles. Okay, no bees in there. I did bring a couple of bee cages. What are you guys doing out here? They roam around so much, even when you don't want them to. just gonna run over here now that I'm down at level. It's the only waystone I found. The other two villages that I found don't have waystones, and I haven't found any out in the wild yet. So, alright, and there we go. Oh, and there's the bee. Oh, high productivity. Okay, don't go away. Don't go away anywhere. Where is my cage here? Come here, come here, come back here. I like you. Come. Okay, I'm trying to track down a bee. Okay, got it. Yeah, I wasn't going to pass up a high productivity. I didn't even see what the other stats were. All I saw was high productivity. I got excited. All right, let's put this stuff away. And yeah, I have one backpack that I got from killing a zombie, and I think it was a zombie. And the other ones here, the other one I got is a starter that I upgraded a couple of times. So I'm off again, and I will be right back. All right, I made it. Wither Rose. Okay. So, let's get the goodies. My first Ender Pearl! Yay! And some Blaze Gold Nuggets. Nice. And Dark Steel, which I'm going to need for Ender IO. Life Mending. Miners. Not the greatest weapons, but that's okay. They are in the goodies class. I'm going to take these iron bars. And let me get out my bucket. There are my tanks, and buckets. So let's put all this other stuff away. Okay, let's get to it here. Let me put this someplace safe and out of the way. Now this is the one that has partial in it, and then these are empty. Okay, now I can fill up my bucket. And I also want to get this block of gold. Ow! Get that block of gold. Okay, so that's full. And to actually confirm that this works, this has one in it, and I should be able to break this, and I can still see that it's got lava in it. And let me place it back down again just to make sure it doesn't reset. Yep, it's still in there. So let me get this out of the way. I don't think, no, I have to use this. Okay, so I will go, I'll get this too. I will go through here and grab all this lava, and I'll even probably pick up these blocks and some netherrack since I'm here, but I will take this back to base once these are all full. And I may end up going from here. This doesn't quite look like lava, but I'll go check it out and then head up this direction. And if I may end up over here looting this, so we'll see. And that. So I will go ahead and pause here and pick up all the lava. We'll be right back. I just crossed the river and made it to the village, and it's getting to be dark, so I'm going to go ahead and I chopped down a mineral tree on the way. But I did fill up all of the tanks, and I'm going to harvest here whatever is here, all the goodies. And yeah, I'm gonna loop my way through here, see what we've got. Fletching table. Yeah, I can take that. Oh, let's shear some sheep. Oh, actually, I'm going to need that in just a second. Hello. Good sheep. Okay. Let's see if I can duck in somewhere. Hi, you don't mind if I set up a bed next to you, do you? Yeah, I'll take mine. Yeah, thank you. Cute little guy. Okay, let me continue looting. Smoker, I already have. Hi guys, you don't mind if I take your stuff here, do ya? You don't want to come in here, the smoker's in here. Okay. And another sturdy bee cage. Yes. That is nice. I saw the fisherman, and I think his hut is right around the corner somewhere around water, and I've lost him. Unless he's a gardener. I don't know. We'll find out. Go track him down here. What are you? You are a farmer doing... It has to grow. Okay, this is weird stuff. Hello. Okay, we'll leave him to be. I don't necessarily want to pick up all the villagers just yet. Yeah, this is the one where I could have opened it up and just realized I had no room to take anything. So, just going to go through here real quick. Yep, same here. Yeah, I was down, I had found, come down here to pick up all of that sand and clay, and then got very excited about, yeah, you're the fisherman. Coal to get emeralds. Do I have? Oh, I've got lots of coal. Stand still. And I got my hat on, so I want to take advantage of that. And let's... Will you give me more? Yes, you will. Now wait, what new trades do you have? I can get a campfire. Yeah, okay. You need to fix your trades. But that was not bad. Okay, so continuing on. Nothing. This is the city center. I will go get those crops in a minute. Hi, little guy. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were following me. Nothing. Now Let's finish up here. This should have something, yes. Good. Food and a sword. Graceful. Okay. Definitely take that. And I got a lot of food items. Food looking items because of the plants. And let me put the bee thing away. And I sheared some sheep, so that was good. In fact, I can take these out. So I can find them easier. Alright. Put that stuff away. And I think this is the last one. Oh, you're a librarian. I need you. I need to take you with me. I don't want you to, I'm not real thrilled about your trade, but hey. Hey, come back here. Where'd you go? Are we playing? We're going around in circles. Come here. Yes, and then I can grab your lectern and your books. Alright, all of that is done. So finding a lectern means I don't have to craft one, so that's nice. This village seems to be struggling a bit because the iron golem looks almost dead. And we're just gonna take what's ripe. A lot of the same things, which is okay. Yeah, these guys like to, you know, you're standing in your compost barrel. Okay. Yeah, this is just, I think because productive farming is in here, these are very weird trades. Oh, I just saw one go past. I was just trying to see if they actually... Yeah, so he does do wheat for emeralds, which is a good trade. Yeah, so I can set up a farmer back at the base. I don't have to necessarily steal one of these. I don't know that there's anything actually... Whoopee cushion. Okay, so I think that is all I need, and I'm back to base. Yep, you guys can continue on. And did I actually look? Now that I keep looking, there's more out here that I did not, yeah, that I did. I did these. Did that. I missed a couple. Probably don't have anything in them. That one should, because it's got 2 doors. Yeah, that doesn't. Okay. Grass in the middle of the house. Sure. Oh, another bee cage. Okay. Absolutely worth coming over here then. Now, full inventory, so I'm headed home. Alright, when I get back home, we'll check on the progress on the plants and then call it. Okay, I am home. I'm going to put my gizmo back together. I'm going to stick these here, partly for decoration and partly because I just have them. Hopefully that won't cause a problem. We'll see. The other thing I don't know is if I throw in, no. I think if it's got this blue background, it won't do anything with it. And that's what I was getting before. So here, the first three have the blocks under them. They're all mature. And these two had a head start, and we're at, I don't know, 43 and 57 or something, and these have already finished. So this is definitely demonstrating that that these really do help. So I will make more, just to get, you know, as the more seeds I get planted and the more blocks I can get underneath, the more I'll be able to harvest. So that is good. And this is all about making the most out of these and getting them to grow as quickly as possible. I'm going to need to think about automation, but we'll do that at the next episode. And I will be doing some silent gear casting with our newfound lava, and be building up another portal and go over there, and I'll see if yeah, building a few other things. So this is Cuberized. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, I would appreciate a like. Please subscribe to get alerted to new content. And if you have any questions or comments, throw them down below. I do read and reply to everything. So thank you all very much. Take care, and Cuberize, signing off.